All right, here we go. Still in chapter 2. The last thing, 3E, powers and exponents. Okay. Our essential question is how do you evaluate exponents and write a product in exponential form? So kind of working it both ways here. Number one, what is a factor? A factor is two or more numbers that are multiplied together to form a product. That product we know is the answer to a multiplication problem, and the two numbers we multiply are the factors, like 2 times 3 is 6. 6 is the product, is the answer. The 2 and the 3 are what we call factors. They're the numbers you multiply together. Okay? What is a power? It's a number is expressed using exponents. Okay? Right here, 2 to the 4th power. Okay? Uh, Probably familiar with some of this already. It's just 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. Okay? It's 2 multiplied with itself 4 times, whatever that exponent is. That's how many 2's you'd have there. Okay? And 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times 2 is 16. So 2 to the 4th power equals 16. In this example here, the 2 is the base. That number right there that you're raising to a power, that's called the base number. Okay? The exponent of power, of course, in this case is the 4. And the product we get is our answer, 16. Okay? Here's an example, another example. Write each power as a product. So remember, a product is just numbers being multiplied together. So 4 to the 5th power would be 4 times 4 times 4 times 4 times 4. There's 5 4's there. Okay. To evaluate it, you take it to the next step, and you give the product, give the answer to it. Okay. So to just write it as a product, like 5 to the 4th power, 1, 2, 3, 4, there's 4 5's there multiplied together. To evaluate it, you would then find the answer. 5 times 5 is 25. Then take that 25 times the next 5, you get 125. And then take that and multiply it by the last 5, and you get 625. So 5 to the 4th power is 625. Let me bump that up. Sorry about that. Okay. So 5 times 5 is 25. Take that answer times the next 5. Take that answer times the next 5, and you get 625. Okay. So that's what it would look like right there. Another example, 1/5 to the 4th power would just be 1/5 times 1/5 times 1/5 times 1/5. There's 4 of them there. Multiply across the top. 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 is 1. 5 times 5 times 5 times 5, we know already is 625. So 1 over 625. All right. Then looking at it from the other way. Here you get all the factors, and they want you to write it in exponential form. Okay. So there's 7's here. That's our base. There it is. And then it shows up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. So 7 to the 6th power is what this is in exponential form. Okay? 2/3 times 2/3 times 2/3 times 2/3. Your base is 2/3. 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So raised to the 4th power. Okay? Pretty straightforward. A couple of examples here. Write as a product. So we're going to write it out. So 9 to the 3rd power would just be 9 times 9 times 9. Another way that we show this, and you'll see it more as you go on, we just put a dot to represent multiplication. Okay, you get into algebra, that's how they do a lot of that. Okay, they both mean the same thing. Okay, the next level, now we want to evaluate. So now we have -1/7 squared, so that's -1/7 times -1/7. To evaluate it, we want to know the answer. So -1 times -1 is +1, and 7 times 7 is 49. Okay. Remember, when they put that minus up front here, we put the minus with the number on top, not top and bottom. Okay, just 1. Last example here I want to look at, write in exponential form. So we're going the other way with it now. It's already written out. Here's products. So our base is 2/5, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4 times it's been shown. So it's 2/5 to the fourth power. Okay. When you come into class here tomorrow, the next day or so, we'll be looking at more of this. Hopefully this is pretty straightforward for you. We'll get after it tomorrow. Okay.